2 pre-approval letters that were not worth the paper they were written on. It could have been a disaster. Stay tuned. I'll share. So yesterday, one of my loan officers came in and he had met a past client over the weekend at an open house. And this client, actually, they'd lost touch because my loan officer had changed companies and she was out searching, looking for a new home. And they really hit it off at the open house again, and she wanted to work with them. So she took an application with him, and we were going over that application and looking at income documentation, assets, and the credit, and basically pre-approving her. The challenge is that she actually had variable type income. It got into bonuses that were not going to continue. And that's one of the things when we're looking at income is what's the likelihood of it to continue? And not only do we have to ask that question, the underwriter is going to ask that question and want to see that in writing from their employer. Well, we learned that there was some large bonuses that were not going to continue into the future. And lo and behold, she was searching in a price range that she couldn't afford without those bonuses continuing. And she actually had been pre-approved with 2 other loan officers. They'd given pre-approval letters in a price range she couldn't afford. And unfortunately, what would happen is when that file, if she got into contract, file goes to the underwriter is going to ask some questions about this variable income. And when the answers come out, it would be denied. And here's where it could be a disaster is, here is this young lady looking in a price range she shouldn't be looking in, okay? What if she had not met my loan officer, made an offer on a home, and was likely to get an accepted offer? Now she's going to pay for an appraisal, home inspections, get excited about the home, and probably within a 2-week period of time, find out she did not qualify. So now she's out close to $1,000. Her hopes were up from possibly buying this home. In addition to that, you've got a seller who has now taken their home off the market, has lost 10 to 14 days to find out that the buyer could not buy her home. So that seller potentially lost out on some other offers that could have come in. You've got 2 real estate agents who are doing their jobs and a lot of time and effort put into trying to make this a successful closing. And then they too would be disappointed. So really multiple people, money being spent based on 2 loan officers, one with a major institution, one with a smaller bank type environment, who did not do their due diligence, did not ask the right questions, and both these loans would have been denied highly likely once they got to the underwriter. So it's really important when you're out searching for a home that you actually get pre-approved with the right lender. Do your due diligence, vet them, look at them online, see if they've been in the industry for the right period or a good period of time, ask some questions. Like in this particular situation, her payment was going to be north of her real true gross income by 50%. And when we threw in all other debts, it would have been north of 60%. That payment wouldn't have made sense either. So as a consumer, it's important that you ask questions, make sure you understand the process, that the loan officer is explaining things to you. And if something doesn't add up, that's when you got to kind of stop and ask more questions, or maybe seek out a second opinion. Hopefully this helps, and if I can be of assistance, feel free to reach out.